Hey everyone, this is That's Toys and Things, and this is Quadlock. Quadlock has sent me their latest product with a few of the things that are part of Quadlock's mounting system for smartphones. Quadlock does not influence my review, nor did they ask me to only say favorable things towards their products. Before we start, let me tell you this. When I see a company create an ecosystem for their products, it tells me they want to stay and that they want to be game changers in the field. The question is, how good is Quadlock's mounting system? Let's start with their latest product, the Quad Lock Mag Accessory Phone Ring Stand and Bottle Opener. Quite an odd combination. I've never seen one. So let's open this one. And here you go. Now this attaches to the mag case. And this part right here is the bottle opener. One thing that I can say, it's a little bit on the heavy side. So if it's heavy, it means it's well made and this thing will last. This thing is solid metal. Now let's see if this thing can actually open this. Oh, there you go. Now I really can't use this unless I can attach it to my case, and Quadlock is good enough to send me this mag case for Galaxy 23 S23 Ultra. The case itself is lightweight, it's very light, and of course this is for the camera lens, and this is the Quadlock right here. And let's see how this thing attaches. There you go. Oh, it's magnetic. So this one specifically is magnetic. I thought you have to twist it or something like that. So with this being magnetic, that's how you can use this to stand your phone sideways, or, well, I don't know how you're gonna do it vertically. Maybe a little bit like that. You can't really pull it. Well, the magnet is really strong, so I can use this like that. Let me put my phone in, and here you go. So the case itself, this is a little bit raised, and what that means, if this thing falls flat, then it will protect the screen a little bit. It's a little bit raised, but not that much. You can see here, and underneath you still got access to your charging, to your pen, and the speaker. Now you can rotate this, and this becomes, you can use it to view this way, but not much vertically. Yeah, not much. Yeah, it's not that good when you're doing it vertical, but you can. But horizontal, no issue. And then you can use it to, yeah, to hold your phone. It is strong. As you can see, I'm shaking it real, yeah, and it's not falling off. So that's not bad at all. Now, with this case, my only question is it gonna work with my existing charger? Let's put this in and let's see if this thing works. Let's see the charger. Okay, now it is working. As you can see there, water charging, 2 hours and 1 minute. I'm surprised. I thought because of this it will affect the wireless charging, but apparently it allows this thing to charge wirelessly. But you have to, yeah, there you go. Fiddle with it a bit, and then you can actually use wireless charging. Good job. Good job, Kola. I was actually expecting that it would not work, but it does. And here's the back. And if you compare it with the other case that I have, it's almost, I think it's almost the same. I don't know how they did that. It's just a little bit thicker. So I don't know how they did that. They're able to put this thing in. They still make the wireless charger work, and it's not too thick. I guess if there's only one thing that I'm gonna be, it's just me being picky, is that this one have this, so I can cover my camera, and I don't have this with this one anymore. But that's just me being picky. Now let's take a look at this wireless charger. This one up. Now here's the wireless charger. As you can see, this is the proprietary locking mechanism for quad lock. And I got assembly required. Now where's the... Oh, there you go. And it's USB-C. Okay, I like this. Whenever you have something that's USB-C, I can say that I am a fan of it. So let's put this thing in. And let's see how this works. There you go. And lock it in place. Okay, don't do what I just did. So what I did is I actually put this in and then mounted it in this thing. And that should not be the case. You got to make sure that this is mounted first into the accessory for it before you put anything in here, because it's hard to get it off. Okay, so let's take a look at this product. This is the suction windscreen dash mount. Let's see, it's a dash mount. And let me open it up. So it comes with a mount, and this one you can put in your dashboard. You can see that there's a 3M tape here if you wanted to mount it this way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off. This is a 3mm Allen key in case you lose this. And what I'm gonna do, let's see. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this because I wanted to use the wireless charger for this. You don't have to if you don't have this, because you can still charge your existing one. And I'm gonna try charging this on my wireless charger on the car after. Now that's out of the way. This one goes in here, I think. Am I right? There you go. Let's see. Um, you gotta make sure that it's properly aligned. Let's see. Is it aligned? There you go. This is better. And you got the screw here. What am I missing here? Okay. Okay. I'm missing this one. This one goes inside. Okay. So this one is the correct one. It goes inside to lock it. There you go. Oh, so I'm wondering if there's a... Okay, so this one, because it has a USB port, you might want to orient it down, or however you're going to mount it. If you're going to mount it in the windshield like that, so this one should be this direction. You got to make sure that this is going where you want it to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my dashboard. So this one's going to be mounted right down below, and there you go. And I'm going to lock it in place. See this this blue thing here? This blue thing keeps this thing locked in. And blue, it means while it's going to do that, it's going to keep it locked in. It's not going to be hard to remove. If you see the red one, that is harder to remove. So I'm going to do this and tighten it up, and then test this one. Okay, here you go. That's better. That is better. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. And why don't I test this now? Okay, put it here. Okay, and let's see if this thing is charging. Okay, it is charging. You can see wireless charging. Go to the car and mount this and see what it looks like. Before we go to the car, let me show you a few things about this. At the back, you have this adjustment, so you can adjust this head angle from different location. It's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit limited because of this, and I don't know if this is going to be long enough for me to be usable, or I'll probably have to move the mount. It's a good thing that it comes with a disc, and here, this is the suction cup right here. It's a little bit different from what you normally would see, and I guess this one would tighten it up. Yeah. Mm. It's not as easy as the other one that I have, where you have a lever that you can just pull up and down, which quickly locks this thing in place. Because of the twisting action, it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, let's go to the vehicle. And here you go. It's mounted in the vehicle. And first thing, the nub at the back, it's difficult to twist. I guess is it because it's new? I don't know. Maybe it's because it's new. The I guess the good side is that because it's so hard to twist, maybe it's more secure than my other mount, which is this one is just a lever at the back, which I can operate with one finger. This one I can operate with one finger, lock it in place with one finger. That one, not so much. And I like this one because I can adjust the length, so I could make it a little bit, move forward to my to me. But that's just, again, that's me being picky. I think the design of this is to make it more robust, to make sure that when you put something in here, it's not gonna fall, it's not gonna go anywhere. This design right here, now you got to make sure that you are mounting it, let's see, like that. Let's see if I can mount it properly. There you go. As you can see, it's charging like that. And if you want to take it out, if you want to change the orientation, just do that. If you go a little bit sideways, then that's the thing. That's the time you take it out. I guess it's gonna take getting used to. It's not super difficult, but it will take some getting used to get this on, get it off. But like I said, because that is the way that this is mounted, this is more secure and it's not going to go anywhere. There you go. And there you go. The other thing that I wanted to test is my vehicle charger. Let's see. Let's see. Now you can see that this is charging 50%. Let's see. It is wireless charging, 2 hours and 14 minutes. Now let's see, is this case interfering with the charging? So let me take it up and let me show you the charging without this case. So I'm taking the case off and let's see how is this thing charging. So 2 hours and 14 minutes. It's the same. So this thing is not interfering with my charging, wireless charging, which is really good. And the other thing that I've noticed, let me put the case back in. Now, the other issue that I have with some of the magnetic cases is that they do interfere with the pen, the stylus of this S23. But with this one, I'm not getting any sort of an error. So that's also a plus. Final thoughts. What do I think about this quad lock? The system itself, I think it's very good. I mentioned a while ago that if you're putting this on a bike or a long trip where you want to keep the phone, or I think they have mounts for GoPro and other stuff like that. If that's the purpose of what you're doing, this is a very good product. It's this thing is not gonna go anywhere. So for that, for that, I mean, this is the product that you might want to have for everyday use, like what I do. Maybe there's still a use for it. I mean, I like the fact that this thing does not interfere with the wireless charging either on my car or either on my regular charger like this. So it works with this case, so I'm happy. Now this new product that I have, well, if you don't have a bottle opener, this is pretty useful. It's kind of gimmicky, because, but you don't have to carry a separate bottle opener. I do wish that this could stick out more. So if you're gonna be using it as a stand for your phone, you're not really limited. This one, you're a bit limited of what you can do. I can do it with like that, not a problem. But if I wanted to use it standing vertical, yeah, it's not really that good. But the magnet is strong. It's not gonna go anywhere. See, again, I can do this, I think, all day, and this is not gonna go anywhere. So that's a good thing. It's a little bit on the bulkier side, as you can see. It adds a bit of bulk to your phone. So something to keep in mind. The mount system itself, it takes a while. It's gonna take a while to get used to it. It's not something that you can just, put in and then just grab and go, grab and go. I'm used to the grab and go with my old system. This one I had to get used to it, but my old system doesn't have a built-in charger. This one does. So I guess the only question for me is, where do I put this thing? I mean, I don't know if they have a smaller mount somewhere. I'm gonna have to take a look. and then I could replace my existing one with this. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad at all, except for this. It's it is it's hard even now when you're not really look. I'm not really attaching it to anything. It's still hard. I wish it's just a lever that you can just pull down, pull up, and then this thing attaches. It is not. This thing is good. I like it. There you go. And by the way, as you may have seen earlier, this does not come with the mount. This mount just comes with this. So that's the regular one. You might want to, if you're gonna get this anyway, you might want to get the wireless charger, because that's the point, right? That's the whole point. Imagine if you have this, you put it on, and then you have this attached to the very end. So what's gonna happen is you pull this up, and then you have to detach. Guess what happened when you forget that you're charging it after you detach it? You take it up, you yank it out, and then you're gonna break your cable. And that happened to me a lot of times. And I'm looking at this box. They do have several mounts, and I think I like this one. So that's probably the next one that I'm gonna get to try to use it on my bike. And then on my car, I need another one. I need a smaller one. If I can find a smaller one, let me see. This one. Yeah, I'll look at the other ones and see how it works. This one is not bad, but I think I'm gonna use it not for my phone, but for my GoPro. I'm gonna try and figure out if they have a mount. I don't know if they have a mount for GoPro, so I have to figure out if they do. And if they do, then that's something that I would look at. See, this is the one that they have. And maybe they don't, but I don't know. If they do, better. If they don't, well, I have to figure out another way. And once again, thank you for watching. And please don't forget to click that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when a new video is out. And I will see you on my next one. Bye.